April 1st, 2011. It's about 4:05 p.m. I just woke up from a nap. I don't care about the video for this. All I care is about the details of stuff. I just woke up from a nap. I went to sleep around 2, so I had about a nice 2-hour nap. I had a dream that I don't remember the exact details. But I was in a house. Walls were white. I remember that. The walls were white. That's important later. It's 2 stories. It was 2 stories. A big staircase leading up to it. That was out in front of the front room. I was there. My sister was there, and Elia was there. One of our friends was there, I think, and somehow the episode was revolving around South Park. Kenny, Kyle, Cartman, and Stan were all there at random points. Seems like a jumble now. The night before, it was kind of, it all seemed in daylight, but apparently it started out as the night before, and then the next night, and then the next day was the end of the dream. The beginning, I was there, and like these guys broke into the house or something, and I tried to stop them. And I think I got upstairs, and like when I went upstairs the next morning, the upstairs looked different. But when I went up there, at some point, like I swear, like I was going to the bathroom or something. Like I was on the toilet. Someone was there with me. I don't remember who. I think it was a girl, or I don't know. But they came up, and the intruders. There was 2 of them. I want to say that they resembled some of the people from South Park, some of the appearance. But now that I can't recall. The one guy had a hat on and facial hair. I think the hat was no, the hat was forward. It was the facial hair here, down here. And for some reason he was trying to like get out of the house by behind the toilet. So he was like, like pushing me away, and like he like physically moved the toilet, even though it didn't like break, or the water didn't start spurting out. It was moving. While I was sitting on it, and at one point it knocked me off. And I started to crawl away to get away from him, and my clothes were back on and everything, so I wasn't sitting on the toilet anymore. I remember when I first fell on the ground, I was like, ah, crap, I missed. And I did that, and I go to like get them, and I see him like writing something on the wall. Don't know what it was. It was in red, or brown. It was in between red and brown. Maybe a dark crimson red. Don't know what he was writing with. Don't recall what he was writing. I recall a face. So it was writing, and there was a face that was above it. And I think the face was actually his face. It was just a drawing of his face. And they were trying to break through the wall to get out. I remember I took off my braces and my shoes on a bed, which was upstairs. And I went back and tried to get them. They were completely gone. I remember this house that I was in. I can't recall it being any house that I've ever been in. But it felt like home. It felt like a place that I've been before. And then I think, I went to the next morning, and my sister was there with her friend, and they came home, and I think it was a Sunday. They came home, and I went and I talked to them about why they leave the door open, or why did they leave the door unlocked, or something. And that was when the people came in, and I was like, some people were here last night. Some people came in the house last night, and they ran up, and they went upstairs to, to see who they were. My other sister was there, Shannon, and she had a little baby with her. She always has little kids with her, and so I guess maybe that's why she had them in the dream. Um, so Shannon came up with Aaliyah and her friend, and we went upstairs, and I went to see everything, and I see my braces tucked inside my shoes, sitting on top of the bed. And I go into the thing, and the toilet wasn't there anymore. Or when I went back up, I didn't see the toilet. I went up to see things. Whatever was on the wall was gone. And everything. At some point, they grabbed like some white paint and painted over it. It I think it was something saying that they were here or that, because when I went back later, I looked and I couldn't read it the second time, because it was gone, but maybe it was something about they were here. And then I turned around, and as I was leaving, somehow I think I was walking. I was actually walking. Um, and I was either walking or crawling or something. I don't know. I was moving without any recollection of what was happening with my lower body. And I grabbed a pen, and it was a pen that had like a little top of it. It was a clown head, and I think it was that clown head right there. I think it was the clown puppet head. It had a little thing at the top to click it to make the mouth open. Almost in the style of a nutcracker. The mouth can open like that. And I was showing it to Cartman, but it seemed like a real person. But it was a fat person who looked like Cartman, sounded like Cartman. And he did his usual laugh. He's like, "Oh man, you lame." He's like, "Oh man, you guys, you're lame," or something about like, it was just his usual phrases. And I remember he was singing something about cheesy poofs. The South Park thing may have been because before I went to sleep, I was watching South Park for I'd say about a good 2-3 hours. Watched a couple episodes, so that could be why they slipped into my subconscious. But that was that. So April 1st, 2011. This is my first entry into my dream journal. Yeah, that was my dream.